Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day today. Today, I want to talk about something I've been kind of holding back on from talking about, and I made this promise with you guys saying I would talk about this and keep this story live every single week. I would make a video talking about the DDoS attacks that are still happening on Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2, and the reason why I hadn't brought this topic up in the past couple weeks is because a couple weeks ago, my second daughter, little Maddie, was born, and that's been kind of the reason why I haven't been able to take the opportunity or the time to make this video and kind of consolidate my thoughts about exactly what is happening. However, two things on my mind came up with I guess the reason why I want to continue on this conversation. This is something I still want to continue on every single week, bringing this topic up so it does not die. So more people are informed, more people have an understanding of what's going on until we get it fixed. Until something is fixed with Titanfall to where players are able to play this game, they're able to stream the game, make content off of it and stuff like that. I want to continue on with this and continue to bring awareness until it is addressed. Well, a couple things actually happened yesterday that kind of made me take a step back and going, I think there is something worse going on. I feel like there's something, a bigger issue that's kind of going on with this DDoS attacks that have been happening with Titanfall 1, Titanfall 2, and also with Apex Legends as well. And it came with two tweets, one that was actually trending, which was save ranks at play in Apex, which I really could not give a damn whatsoever about ranked play in Apex. But also it comes with this tweet from Respawn just yesterday saying, Respawn team is pursuing several options to crack down on cheating in in-play Apex, hiring more people to focus on manual ban, developing more tools to automatically detect and stop DDoS attacks, and investigating ways to more quickly catch more cheaters from the game. Now, it's understandable that Titanfall is not getting this type of treatment. It's Apex Legends that's getting this type of treatment, this kind of type of recruitment and stuff like that for this game because it's the big money bringer for Respawn. This is the big money maker that they have with it. However, the same issues that Apex Legends is having is still affecting Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 for so long now. Well, this has been one thing that players like myself and people within the Titanfall community have been continuing to be brought up, saying, "Hey, you know what? We still got issues. Like, don't forget about us. Like, I get it. We're a small game now, a small community of gamers that are still playing this game that's several years old. That it's not the most popular thing in the world nowadays. But man, we are still a community that's still passionate about this game that you made that we still want to continue to keep alive. And at certain points, you want to bring in the Titanfall universe into Apex Legends, from time to time, you want to bring in new seasons, so hey, let's amp up Titanfall 2 for a little bit and then kind of drop it, just drop it after you get done using it, but still, you still have this passionate community out here that is wanting this game to be fixed and still wanting it to be addressed. So it's very interesting to see this aspect coming out from Respawn saying that they need more help with what they're doing with wanting to focus on banning people, but also developing more tools to automatically detect and stop DDoS attacks. So what is the ongoing issue with Respawn and what they're dealing with Apex Legends and the Titanfall games? And it's just very weird to know that they're posting this out with Apex, but again, not really saying anything about Titanfall, even though again, like I said, I understand that Apex Legends is the breadwinner for Respawn, but god dang, man, like at a certain point you have a community out here that is wanting to enjoy your game, but you're completely ignoring them at points and at times to where they're just feeling like they're screaming out in the world and just nobody's hearing their cries. Nobody's knowing that they're there because there's no communication. The last communication I want to bring up, let me make sure that I have this brought up. So this was the ongoing, sorry. So this is another tweet talking about Respawn and what they're doing. So we've been, we shipped an update to address denial of services attacks on Play Apex. So this is again that's been going on with Respawn. So again, this was several weeks ago. So we have this tweet from yesterday talking about how they are developing more tools to automatically detect and stop DDoS attacks just for Apex Legends. No news about Titanfall. But this is several weeks ago where it's saying we've shipped out an update to address the DDoS attacks that are happening on Apex. Now we can attack. All players will be booted from the game, granted lost forgiveness, and the idea is to deny advantages to attackers and protect victims for those attacks, blah, blah, blah. Again, this is only for Apex. There is barely any mention whatsoever of Titanfall. Now, somebody does bring up Titanfall, saying, can we have an update for us on Titanfall for the DDoS attack situation that we've been having? Respawn says we're running parallel efforts to address the attacks on Titanfall. We know it's been a big problem and our teams won't stop working on this until it's been solved across each of our games. So again, in this tweet several days or several weeks ago, they did say, eventually, after somebody said, hey, what about Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2, did they eventually say, we are trying to work parallel with each game. But again, it's very odd to see what's happening. Between several weeks, we're saying they've been shipped out an update for DDoS attacks for Apex, but then coming here saying we're developing more tools to automatically detect it, and they're wanting to ask for more people to have more help with some of the issues. Now, I know my boy Iniquity said that he'd volunteer to help with the Titanfall servers in here. I definitely say this, man, give that boy a job. Give him that job. Give him the job to bring back the Titanfall games to where they're playable, the servers are up and good to go. They're not having to worry about getting DDoS attacked. They're not having to worry about the stream, you know, their games getting dropped because of the servers and whatnot. Let somebody have this opportunity to dive into Titanfall and give them the opportunity to fix a game that so many people out there continue to love. Thousands, tens of thousands of people still play Titanfall 1 and 2 if they have the opportunity, I think, on Xbox more than anything on Titanfall 1. But when it comes to Titanfall 2, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, man, oh man, Respawn, you still have a committed community out here that are wanting to play this game that they love, that you made. And it's very odd to see that we are just still, even though, again, like I said, I understand that Apex is the now game. It's the now game that you guys have been focusing so much attention on. But god dang, man, it takes somebody to initially say, hey, what about Titanfall? And I don't even think in this, like, I don't even think with Iniquity's, you know, kind of goofy reply and stuff, or you're not really goofy, I would say, you know what, give him the job. Nothing about Titanfall. I mean, you still have people going down here, you know, even me kind of, you know, goofing on him about you know, the non-attention that the Titanfall community is getting. But it's just ridiculous on how we are being ignored. The Titanfall community is being ignored. Yes, I understand they are focusing on the now game. But again, even though that they're at least are saying that they're working parallel with the effects that are happening in Apex Legends with Titanfall, it's very odd to still see that Titanfall is not mentioned whatsoever. And I want to go back to what Ishii has actually been keeping a really good kind of catalog on issues that have been affecting Titanfall for so long. And again, I know this is one thing too as well when it comes to people that are wanting to stream Titanfall and play it and enjoy it and make content from it. They're still unable to do that. People that have been wanting to make a living off of this game on streaming Titanfall and bringing in a bigger audience and bringing you know, people into this world of Titanfall, into this universe, and saying, you know what, I've never played Titanfall 1 or 2 before. Let me give this opportunity. Let me get this chance. And if people are unable to do that with streaming because of the servers, and also too, it's been really interesting to see so many more people bringing up the fact that the game's still on sale. They're still selling the game even though there's been known issues. Hell, there's been a review of Titanfall 2 with no mention whatsoever of the DDoS attacks in that review, and it's just like, what is happening with this game and why is it being so ignored of the issues? Now, Ishii, this was several weeks ago that she's still building up this blacklist of people that are still unable to play the game. Again, no matter how many people she retweets in this or, you know, makes comments of you know, adding them to this dialogue, still nothing. Nobody is wanting to bring this up. Nobody is wanting to talk to the Titanfall community whatsoever. So again, this has been one thing, even going all the way back to the tweets initially from Respawn talking about how this thing was going to be addressed. Yes, we're aware of ongoing DDoS attacks affecting the Titanfall game. Titanfall community, help is coming ASAP. It is damn near 3 months since that first initial tweet. I don't know what else to do. I don't know how much awareness needs to be brought up about this issue to where, yeah, you had Epro Echelon make a video about it, and it's a great video. I'm loving the amount of traction that guy got on that video. But again, not a whole lot was talked about. None of the mainstream gaming journalists, news sites have been talking about this. Yeah, I think you had Eurogamer talk about it, but that's about it. And then you have a review talking about Titanfall 2 with, again, no addressing whatsoever the DDoS attacks has been affecting that game. I don't know what else to do when it comes to wanting these issues addressed in this game and trying to make more people aware of what's going on. I think for the longest time, we have been dealing with the issues with Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 that have been going unanswered have been going just without any fixes whatsoever. Now, when the effects of what we've been dealing with for several months and several years now, depending on which game it is, now that it's affecting Apex Legends, well, we need to fix this ASAP. We need to get more people on board. We need to do exactly what we can to save this game. But when it comes to the other games within the series, within the universe, nah, we'll fix it when we come to it, or maybe not even fix it later. I mean, look, let's be honest. Titanfall 1 never got a fix to the issues that were affecting that game on PC. When it comes to Titanfall 2, I don't think any fixes are going to be coming to that game at all. I think the exact same thing that happened in Titanfall 1 is going to happen in Titanfall 2. And I don't think anything's going to happen. But I'm still going to continue to bring this up. I'm still going to talk about it. I'm going to continue to give you guys updates about what Respawn is doing, the communication they've been providing for people on Twitter, and just continue to talk about it. Again, make people aware. Again, if people have not bought in Titanfall 2, do not buy Titanfall 2. Don't buy Titanfall 1. These games have been bugged. They're not allowing people to enjoy the full game, the full price of the game. You're not able to enjoy it. Do not buy this game until these issues have been addressed. Continue to bring out more focus with this to let people know of the issues going on, and hopefully, I don't know when it will ever be addressed, but hopefully before too long, somebody will bring out more storylines of writing stories about what the issue is with this game until a fix is addressed. But again, like I said, I don't think a fix is going to be happening. Again, Titanfall 1 and 2 is not the breadwinners of Apex Legends. Of Respawn. Apex Legends is, and they're going to be focusing on the game that brings them the most money before they ever fix anything when it comes to the Titanfall game. So, wanted to talk about it, give you guys my opinion about it. Hopefully fixes are coming soon, but we are coming close to 3 months of finally getting acknowledged that apparently a fix was coming ASAP. So, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please have a great rest of the day. I look forward to talking to you guys all next time.